I'm sure all of you can remember your first day at OSHA. The chaos, the frenzy, the drama, hundreds of fresh students scrambling around the breezeway, and in the midst of them all stands you, dazed and confused. You frantically unfold your paper schedule from orientation, stare at the intimidating senior in front of you, and question what all these numbers and letters mean. AO2, T705, SHB? You sigh, staring again at the big shot senior, thinking to yourself, oh, how nice it would be to be in their shoes, to know everything about this place. This first day experience that I speak of is one that all of you went through. Perhaps not exactly like how I put it, but guaranteed in your own individual and unique way. Now, there's a reason why I bring this up. You see, a while back, I was also thinking about my opening day at OSHA. The start, the beginning, the commencement. Anyone? Okay. On my time at OSHA. And as I was reflecting on those early months, I saw a younger version of myself. He was struggling to make friends, constantly exhausted by a new schedule, and desperately looking at ways to fit in. I thought, if only I could talk to him now, to help guide him through the next 4 years. Then suddenly, ding, a light bulb lit up in my head. And no, I didn't invent a time machine. I created something cooler than that. Maybe something less cool than a time machine, but what I created was my own guide, my own step-by-step handbook to surviving the Orange County School of the Arts. While it's a little less useful to you now that we're all graduating, I thought it'd be nice to create a handbook for future generations. Anyways, it goes a little something like this. Chapter 1, making friends. Step into the classroom, locate the nearest group of people, and start talking. Boom. It's as simple as that, right? Nope. You're gonna have to repeat that little process over and over and over and over again. The little, hi, what's your name? Oh, that's cool. What conservatory are you in? Oh, how's that like? Before you can find someone that you can genuinely converse with. Some of these people you'll never talk to again after a week. Some of them you'll have to say hi to awkwardly in the DMS bathroom while washing your hands. But on the slight off chance, some of them will turn out to be your best friends for the next 4 to 6 years. Friends who you FaceTime late at night to study for your world history test, who sit across from you at Koko Sushi or Burger King during those never-ending tech weeks. You have to explain about your conservatory to for the 70th time because they just don't understand how it works. Or who cry with you under the Disney fireworks on graduation night. These are the people that make our long schedules and busy lives bearable, and are who make OSHA so special. A mishmash of conservatories, diverse backgrounds, and incredible life experiences are incidentally those who I now call family, and who I wish I spent more time cherishing. So push forward, keep talking to new people, and get out of your comfort zone. You'll never know who you might meet in this place of wonderful surprises. Chapter 2, navigating through school. Entering the OSHA schedule for the first time is like being hit with a dodgeball at 90 miles per hour. No analogy, it just plain sucks. You'll be jealous of your friends at public school and sick of all the non-OSHA people who react with, wow, you end at 4:30, that's so late. So buckle up, not because it's going to be a difficult and rough ride, but because it's also going to be the most creative, hoot-hollering, laughing till you're crying or crying till you're laughing experience of your lifetime. Yes, you heard that right. While it may be a long 8 hours, the memories you will make will last much longer than your time in Mr. Chang's class. From academic classes where you'll meet the most passionate teachers who make education feel almost fun, to conservatory classes where you're given infinite opportunities to grow and express yourself in new ways, and to also meet Pedro Pascal, to those lunches in Block 7s where you jump and dance to Mr. Brightside on 10th Street, buy delicious food and learn about new cultures, or just simply hang out with your friends. These are the times when you feel the most alive, and that we often take for granted. And to be honest, my biggest regret is not being able to do everything that OSHA has to offer, to get the full OSHA experience. So, Chapter 3, Say yes. Say yes to that audition for that show. Say yes to that recital or concert. Say yes to submitting to Scholastic or Young Arts. Say yes to that opera solo in front of everyone. Say yes to ProStart or Inkblot. Say yes to that film set or festival, to that art showcase. Say yes to season finale and gala. Say yes to the only sport we have. Say yes to leadership, journalism, and yearbook. Say yes to not having regrets. Because in a blink of an eye, you'll be on graduation day, wishing you can go back and say yes. Now, there's many more chapters in this little book that I just don't have enough time for, so it's time for a segment I call Rapid Fire Extravaganza. All right. Chapter 4, the military training that is Tech Week. Chapter 5, surviving honors chem and AP physics. Chapter 6, how to switch from honors chem and AP physics. Chapter 7, the free lunch special. Chapter 8, college apps. Chapter 9, senioritis. And finally, we get to chapter 10, saying goodbye. I'll read all of this one. Month by month, year by year, you're gonna have to deal with saying goodbye. It could be that one conservatory class you really liked, a friend who moved to a different school, or that show you've been working so hard towards. People say, it's just a part of the process of life. And I say that I don't really have a witty or clever remark because, as unfortunate as it is, it's true. For me, the hardest part of moving on isn't saying goodbye. It's saying the second goodbye to the person I was when I was with them. Whether them is referring to a person, a group, a place, a class, a time, a production, an experience. The individual I was when I was in their presence and comfort is the one I have to say the other goodbye to. But understanding that the person that you were is long gone creates the opportunity to ask yourself a question. What parts of the individual or thing do I now carry forward? Each relationship has molded and shaped us. And every time we say goodbye, we are met with both heartbreak and metamorphosis. What you've learned and experienced is a new person you now say hello as. Excited to tell everyone about all the fantastic people, times, and places you've experienced to be where you are now. And I know that after graduation today, the new person whose hand I will be shaking will never stop hearing about the awe-inspiring experiences, the jaw-dropping community, and the spectacular people that I left behind at the Orange County School of the Arts. Thank you.